Hopefully you guys can hear me again there. Here we go, period 2. I can't remove this caution sign right in front of us. Too bad. Here we go. Here we go. Summers gets it. Oh, Summers with a nice hit along the boards. Oh, what's going on down there? I can't really tell what's going on down there. But some Redleck with a crushing hit. Atta boy, Jordan. Way to start it up. Let's waken her up, boys. Here we go. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Darling is chasing him down. Another putting pressure. They make a move, and it looks like it's going to be an icing. I better get this clock set up too, I guess. Here we go. Dawson goes straight ahead with it. Puck comes right out to the goalie. We're about change of time here a little bit. We're at 19:09. There's the puck drop. I think Metzger steals it along the boards here in front of us. Oh, Metzger gets hit. Ouch. I don't know. I hope he's okay. Looks like he's okay. And tough as nails, that kid. Back in there, throwing the shoulder again. Boy, Jake. There he is, behind the boards. And they collect. They got a few big kids on this team. A few farm kids. We're out in the... Oh, another hit there. Good boy, Liam Kruger laying the bod. They get a quick shot. Kick to the corner by Pickard. We got it behind the net. Fired up. Metzger gets it up, but it gets picked off. Here's 14. Their captain gets picked. Poke check by Chase Palmer. Nice recovery there. Looks like we got tripped behind the net there, but no call. They get a shot from the point, but Metzger's there. It gets deflected into the corner. Puck comes around the other side. Kruger's there trying to lay the hit. They pass it D to D. Looks like we're going to get it out for an icing call. Well, the goalie comes out and plays. It won't be icing after all. There's Jansen right off the bench, right on him. Cochran's on him too. 14's a big kid for them. A lot to take down, but we can do it. Call dumpster on the boards, but that's picked off. Kept in there. They shoot it. We pick it up though. Cochran has it, but dumps it a little too hard, and that's going to be an icing call. So guys, I like the body we're laying this period. Three C's wins the draw. They get a shot, but it gets deflected to the side of the net. It's in behind the net now. Right out to the point. Three C's is there to keep it in. They get it up the boards. Get back in, though. It's offside, delayed offside right now. Lots of bodies flying out there right now, I'll tell you that. Rock Beachy gets it in deep, just to the side of the net. Here comes Cochran and Johnson with some pressure, but 3Cs get by them and they break out to the neutral zone. They get around the call, they're going to get a shot right on Pickard. Puck is deflected into the back behind the net. It comes up the post side. They dump it behind. Some nice body contact out there. I like that. Here we go, though. Red Deer just decides to dump it down. Won't be icing. Boy, should be changing on this one. Here comes Parker Calvert. Here comes Nelson and Murphy. Nelson's got it. Nelson's back in our own. Passes to Sibbett, up to Calvert. Nice breakout, guys. Here we go. Right up the boards, right to the net. Calvert tries to get a shot, gets blocked. Puck is sitting there right in the slot. Murphy gets a backhand. It sneaks between his legs. Try it up, and Nelson's there to tuck it in. Way to go. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give that. And Parker Calvert did some good work on that, giving him an assist on there, too. There we go. Finally, a goal. The Chiefs are on the board. Oh, looks like it'll be an icing call against the Coyotes. There we go. Need a bounce. We got a bounce there. That'll get us going again. 3-1. There's the puck drop. Summers wins it. Pond keeps it in at the point. Redlick and Summers here doing some work behind their net. Summers with some body. Comes right out in front. Darling was open for a second there. Puck comes back in behind the net. This is a very small arena. We're not used to playing in arenas like this. I should mention that. Redlick's doing good work. Comes out to Summers. Oh, Darling was in front, but it didn't connect. Comes out to the neutral zone. Pond tries to get it back in, but it hits a player. Summers is there. Back to Pond. Up the boards. Weird bank off the glass. Once again, this arena, you got to get used to the special bounces. Anyways, Redlick to Summers. Summers is walking right in. Summers is looking somebody to give it to. Back to Pond on the point. Back to Redlick. Oh, Redlick couldn't get the shot off. Got to be quicker than that, Jord. Here we go. They get it back into our end. Darling's got it in the corner. Tries to get it out. Summers gets it. Summers ices the puck. Face-off will be back in the Red Deer zone. This period will be better. I can feel it already. A little slow out of the gates. This is a weird arena. Very weird. Weird bounces, short corners. Not much of a neutral zone. Anyways, here we go. Kruger tried to get something going there. Loses control, though. Here comes PCs, but we got it back. It's over the blue. They got it actually over our blue. They're carrying it right in. We poke jack them. We get it out to the neutral zone. Etzker's back out there. Good to see. Liam in here trying to throw the body. There's a steal along the boards by Dawson. There's Kruger. Kruger dodges a hit. That a boy. Back in there. Liam's got it behind the net. Liam backs it right out front. I seem to find these refs every place I go. I guess I'm going to find a different spot. That was a good effort, though. They keep it in at the point, though. Big hit by Kruger. That a boy, Liam. Oh, no, that should have been a penalty. The ref was going to call that. He changed his mind. Either that or he's learning to skate. Anyways, here we go. There's Dawson gets met at the red, but he gets it deep into the Coyotes zone. Boy, this game is getting rough in a hurry here. Here comes their star player, number 14. He's carrying it in. Gets around our D, but we actually push him in behind the net. And they miss the pass, and it comes all the way back into the Coyote zone. Ooh, they try to stretch pass, but that's not going to work. It's going to be an icing. There we go. We got Beachy out here. We got Cooper Cochran taking the draw. Jed Johnson. Dirksen on the point, along with Sibbett. Let's go, guys. Let's get one. They win the draw. Cooper's in there. He's putting on good pressure. Beachy gets it back in the corner. Here, Cooper's got it in the corner. Cooper walks right out front, hits one of their players. Puck was loose there for a second. There they come, though. 3C's just dumping into our end. 3C's is coming right out in the slot. We poke check them. They keep it in, though. They're happy just to keep it in the corner, keeping it deep. That's kind of their plan, I would think. Sibbett passes a rocket pass out to Brock Beachy. Here comes Beachy wheeling. He's over the blue. Beachy, just misses Cooper with a pass. That was so close. Murphy off the bench picks it off. It's a backhand, but gets deflected into the corner. Hart Delbert's there, makes him pass it up. Murphy picks it up. Murphy's walking right in. Oh, Murphy almost had a 5-hole goal. That's it, boys. I think we're waking up. I think the hits are getting us going here. Getting some chances. Puck is dropped. Kind of a wild scramble, but Nelson comes out with it. Murphy in there, throw the shoulder. Awesome to see. Murphy's stick handling gets taken down. Could have been a trip. Some crazy hits along the board here, but they get it out. They get it all the way down into the Red Deer zone. They miss their pass. That'll be icing. Nice work, Drayton. Way to work, dude. That's the way to throw the hits and get in there. Chiefs definitely have a little more energy this period than the first period, that's for sure. Puck is out in the neutral zone. Looks like 3C's might get a chance on our goalie, but it ends up going behind the Red Deer net. Deep bomb there with a crushing hit. Puck comes loose, goes behind the Red Deer net. Comes up the side. Nelson's there, but he can't get it out. Tate Pond's fighting for it in the corner. He gets a high stick, but there's no call. They come out with the puck from the corner, take a shot. The Finn's there to shut the door. Here we go, Chiefs. Let's get her going. 10:38 roughly in the second period. Shots 19-13 for them. They get a shot from the point. Deflected into the corner. Redlick's there, gets it up the boards. They keep it in, though. Then they take a wild stab at it and throw it at our net, but that gets deflected over the netting. Sorry, the cameraman might have been asleep on that one. Score's 3-1. Game's half over, roughly. Let's go, guys. Puck's dropped. Pickard gets it right around the boards to Darling. He can't get it. He's there with a hit, though. They take a shot on net. Redlick's there. He gets it off the boards. They get a shot. Blocker shot. Looks like a penalty's coming up. There should have been a few penalties for them. I don't know what's going on. This ref is asleep at the switch. He's calling us after all that dirty stuff. Or no, he might be giving it to them. They should have been in the box a few times. Actually, it looks like from each team is going. Looks like both of them are going for 2 for head-to-head contact. I think Pickard was there too. Either way, it's 5-on-5. Unless they got an extra, because the puck is coming all the way down here. Did they get the extra? Maybe we're on a power play here. Got Metzger out here with Dawson. Kruger. Dirksen on the point. Long with Sibbett. Looks like they might be getting an extra and getting one more over, I believe. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a power play here. Oh, they took a 4 is what happened. So I'm just going to give them an extra 2, I think. Because I believe we're on the power play. See what happens. What I got up on the board anyway. They did take a 4 on that one. Let's go, guys. Let's get her going. Let's get a goal here. Puck drop. Kept in a point of Dirksen. Back to Mets. Here we go. Dirksen up to Kruger. Misses the pass, and they take a slap shot back into the Red Deer zone. Sibbets back to collect. Loses control, but we get it back. Yep. Comes Kruger. We can't get her going this power play so far. There we go. Here we go. Oh, they steal it. They're right in the slot. They're right in. They say, oh, it bounces right up on Finlay, and they take a shot at our goalie, and we decide that's not a nice thing to do. Coyotes win the draw. They just dump it into the corner. Tate Pond's behind our net to collect. Hits the brakes. Going to go behind the net, set it up. Looking for somebody to give it to. There we go. Gives it up to Palmer. Palmer's wheeling. He's coming in. He's right over. Gets bodied off it. Puck goes behind the net. For Cochran in here laying the body. Brock Beachy with a nice steal. Brock Beachy's doing some work. Oh, almost a wraparound. Brock almost tucked that one in. There was space there. On back at the point. Gets it to Jansen. Jansen to Cooper. They can't control. They get it down the ice. Palmer's back to collect. They're racing after it, though. Collision along the boards. Palmer comes up with it like we knew he would. Here's Calvert. Oh, Calvert gets met with a hit. That looked dirty to me. They get it all the way down the ice. They got a kid way up there. Puck goes behind the Red Deer net, though. Murphy can't control it along the boards. And they dump it all the way back into our zone. Sibbets back to collect. Up to Nelson. Nelson all the way across the ice to Redlick. Puck hits the boards weird and bounces in behind him, and he loses control, and they dump it back in. Hey, guys, let's go here. Here comes Sibbett. Sibbett's coming for a rush. Sibbett gets it over to Nelson. Nelson's working it right into the corner. Oh, another penalty coming. Interference. It looks like they're taking another one. They are taking another penalty for interference. Chiefs on a power play here. Summers to take the draw with Darling and Redmond. McCall on the point along with Pickard. Puck comes right out front. Redlick's in there laying the body. Come on, guys. Get in there. Get control. Come on, Jordan. Let's get this. Back to the point. Redlick gets met along the board. Shakes it off. Puck goes behind the net. They get it around the boards. McCall tried to keep it in there, but no and oh! Summers with a big hit. Here comes McCall. McCall's walking right in. Fakes a shot. Puck is loose in the corner right now. They're fighting for it. Come on, guys. Redlick goes behind the net. Some hits being dealt. Jordan getting tight to the boards to absorb the hit. That's the way to do it. Got Darling in the corner. Pickard with a crazy nice play to keep it in. Bounces right to the front of the net. Wow. Like I said, that Reed Picker can keep anything in at the blue line. Magic man, that kid. Come on, guys. Let's get one here. Let's make this close. Let's get them breathing heavy. Puck's dropped. Coyotes win, but Kruger's in the corner, fighting for it. Puck's along the boards. Tate Pond's trying to keep it in. They get it over his head. Just makes it outside the blue, but they dump it all the way down. Palmer's back to collect. Looks like the Chiefs are going to break out. Here we go. Dawson over to Kruger. Kruger's over there, Blues, hanging on to it. Hits the brakes. Looking for somebody to give it to. Gets it to Dawson. Dawson with a shot. Glove save by the Coyote goalie. Puck is dropped. Goes into the corner. Liam doing some good work. Dawson's there. Wow, the puck gets by Tate on the side. They get it all the way down. Come on, guys. We got 30 seconds on this power play. Let's get something here. There we go. Palmer's winding it up the boards. The Brody to Metzger. They're over the blue. Right in the middle. Brody's in. Lost a little bit of control there, but it comes back to the point. Big Pond just makes a smart play, gets it around the net. Kruger and Metzger are there. Kruger to Metzger. Tries to feed Dawson in front. Metzger still got it. Metzger's wheeling. Back to the point. Shot by Dirksen. Right on it. He scores! All right, guys. I hope that ref wasn't in the way. Attaboy, Dirksen. I think that went in clean. Yes, sir. 3-2. Good shift. Not sure about the assist on that, but I think Liam was in on that. And for sure, Metzger. Here we go, 3-2. Chiefs are making a game of it. The puck is back into the Red Deer zone right now, though. Up the boards, goes back into the Red Deer corner. Sibbitt's there. Gets around to Dirksen. Oh, Dirksen. Actually, that was Sibbett took a dirty hit. Looks like there's going to be a penalty to the Coyotes, and there will be another penalty. That's why we're leaning my legs off the thing. There we go. Looks like their coaches are angry or something, or we're asking for more than that. But they are taking a penalty. Not sure what he's getting a boarding call. They haven't posted yet. It's a 2 or more. 2 minutes. There we go, guys. Another power play. Now Murphy taking the draw. 3Cs get it off the draw. They take it behind their net, wrap it around the boards. Cole almost kept it in there. They get it out just over the blue. Murphy with a big hit. Murphy gets hit. That looked like a high hit to me. Here we go. Nelson's moving in. Nelson's ready. Just fired it wide. Oh, the puck came right out front. That was so close to going in. Nice shift. I think Parker Calvert almost banged that one in. Behind the net. Picker gets it up the boards. This has been quite an entertaining game. The Chiefs have come to play this second period. Here we go. Nelson's got it. He's winding it up. Mercer doing some good work. Down the boards, over the blue. They're going to get it, though, and they're going to fire it all the way down. Right on Pickard. He makes a nice save. can't get her going so far on this power play. Let's go. Let's try it again. Pickett's back to get it. Back to McCall. Up the boards to Nelson. Nelson to the far side to Parker. Parker's going to come in. Makes the move. He's over there, Blue. Nice drop pass to Murphy. Oh, Murphy. I know what he was thinking there. He was thinking backhand to Mercer, but it just didn't make it. Oh, the bad ice there. Puck's out in the neutral zone to Tate Pond. Gets it to Parker Calvert. He can't control. And here's 3Cs. They're going to get it out to the neutral zone. Here comes Tate Pond. Oh, Tate Pond with a crushing hit. That a boy, Tater. Standing him up. That a boy. Palmer's back to collect. We got line change out here. Here we go. Palmer's up to Darling. We got Redlick and Summers out here with him. Puck goes to the far side to Redlick. He gets it into the corner. Darling is there with him. Passes it right out front. Summers is there. Puck is moving around. Crazy plays here. Puck is wildly bouncing around. Puck comes off the boards right at the goalie. Like I said, this rink, you got to be awake all the time when you're playing any position. Holy. So weird, the bounces here. Shots are 25-16 right now. Come on, Chiefs, let's go. Looks like they're going to get the draw. They get it up the corner. Dirksen makes a nice play, keeps it in. Back to Darling in the corner. Darling's got control. Back to Summers. Summers got it. Gonna get a shot right on the goalie. He's going to stop that for a whistle. They get the draw. They're going to get it all the way back in the Red Deer zone. Puck goes right on Finn. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. They just dump it in because it would have been offside. Sibbett's got it in the corner. They pick it off they pick it up again, and they get it back into our zone. Come on, guys. We need better breakouts than that. There's Sibbett up the far side to Redlick. It's coming in. He's over the blue. Called him on the offside there. Looked like he was going to cut in, cut out. Maybe that put someone offside. I didn't see it. Puck goes straight forward on the draw. Nice hit by Dawson along the boards. Liam can't collect. Here comes 3C star player 14. Nice play by McCall. Stands him up. Picker gets bodied in the corner. But here comes 14 for 3Cs. He's coming right in. Nice play by Jake there. Read the play. Here he comes. Picker gets bodied off the puck. Kruger in there with a nice hit. Oh, and there's a hit by Dawson. Some good hits this game. Yeah. Oh, they pick it off. They come in. There, Pickard's back though. Shot right in front. Finn's there though. Finn's gonna shut the door, cover it up. Yeah, pretty rough game, eh? Yeah, interesting third period. Really, I think if we get on that 14 for them, shut him down, playing him in a normal arena, it would help. Uh-oh, they win the draw though. Oh, they ring one off the crossbar. Puck is back in the Red Deer zone off the draw. They get it right in the slot. They fire it. Deflects in the air. High in the air. Finn couldn't grab it. It's picked out front. Here it goes, though. Beachy's got it. Peachy knows what to do with it. Smart player. Up the boards, gets it deep. There we go. Jed Jansen there putting pressure, rubbing him all along the boards. Puck comes out. Cochran collects. Cochran's looking for somebody out front. Gets pinched off the puck. Puck comes back. Tate Pong keeps it in. Peachy just gets it in behind the net. Cochran's in there. Nice pressure, boys. Way better period, that one. I'm sure they'll be flooding here. Shit. There we go. Third period should be interesting. Well, I hope none of you heard some of that at home anyway. The ref was telling me a story outside there. We had a good talk about the body contact, how it can get out of hand in a hurry. There we go. Could be an interesting third period. Let's go, Chiefs. Cheering game is how we fought back. It's not even the score, it's how we fought back, stand up for each other. That's what we like to see. It. Team building, right? Let's go, guys. Puck is dropped. A little behind the 8 ball here. Here we go. Uh-oh. They're right in. They deflected that off Finn. Nice save. 3Cs are working it, though. They're pressing right away. Murphy's out there giving it. Here they come. They're right into the slot. Nice save by Finley Pickard. See if he gets her out to the neutral zone. I heard some people calling him Sibby, so I'm going to go with that for a bit, I think. Redlick gets it up the boards, but they keep it in at the blue. Redlick's got a chance. Redlick with a block. Come on, George. Gets poke checked at their blue. Sorry, the cameraman got excited there for a second when his own kid gets a breakaway partial. Anyway, we're doing some work. Gets it deep into their corner. Redlick picks it off. Redlick gets a shot. Another shot, I believe. Redlick's having a good shift down there, working hard. He wants to tie this baby up. Redlick keeps it in at the point. They control finally. And they get it out to the neutral zone. Here they come. They're over the blue. They take a shot. Pickard got a nice stick on it. Knocks it in the corner. Comes right out front. Puck goes into the corner. They'll take a wild shot. Goes all the way around the boards. Kept in at the point. Right on front. Deflected. Top corner. Well, guys, let's get that one back. We had a good shift down there. We were putting some pressure on, and that's usually the way it goes sometimes. But picked off by Jake Metzger. Here he's going for a skate. Metzger gets over the blue. In behind the Coyotes net. Nice check by Dawson. Right out in front. That almost snuck in. Puck is iced. Well, it's not going to have enough. Tate Pond's back to collect. Hits the brakes. 3Cs steals the puck. They got it. Tate's fighting to get it back. Looks along the boards. Pond with a body check. That a boy. Up the boards. Metzger's there. We're going to get a slap shot off. Pickard's there. Nice kick out save. They get it right back in the slot. They have it in the corner now. Coyotes, star player, 14. Get on him, guys. Tate's giving him a work over and gets it from him. Dawson gets it around the boards to Kruger. They stop it. They keep it in. They get a shot back on Finn. He just deflects it into the corner. 14. No, he's got it again. Get on him, guys. There we go. Dawson's got it behind the net. Bodies him off the puck. Nice hit here in the corner by Kruger. 3Cs are kind of giving it to us right now a little bit. Let's go, guys. There's a turnover. There's what we need. Let's get some bodies going here, guys. Palmer here laying the body along the boards. Palmer again. There's a pass out to Metzger. Metzger's going to get it out to the... Nope, they keep it in. They got it in our zone still. Puck's deflected right in front of the net. Looks like a hand pass. Let's go, Chiefs. Got Sibbett on the point. We got Dirksen along with him. Puck's out in the neutral zone. Cooper Cochran's in. Cooper Cochran gets a nice shot just over the crossbar. Puck comes right out in front. Jansen's banging away at it. Geez, there was an opportunity we just missed. Out to the neutral zone. Sibbett gets it to Beachy. Coyotes are just happy to get it out to the neutral zone right now. Red Deer is pressing. Sibbett takes a shot right on the goalie. They have it behind their net. Oh, they found on the shot out. Now they just... No, ref gets in the way. Puck's at the blue. Sibbett's there. Sibbett just gets it into their end. Boys are going for a change. That was a good shift, guys. Had a little pressure there. They're winding it up, though. Here comes the Coyotes. That's picked up by Nelson. Parker Calvert has it. Parker's going to take it to the front of the net, but he gets met by a couple players. They have it behind the Red Deer net. Nelson pokes it right in front of their goal, but they get it, and they're out to the neutral zone. They get it in deep. There we go. Pickard's got it. Pickard's going for a rush. He's got Nelson with him. Pickard's going in deep. He says, I'm too deep, I guess, and he cuts back. Coyotes right to the slot, and Drayton Murphy picks it off, gets it back into the corner. Puck is behind the Coyote net. Coyotes decide to come for a skate. Get met by two Chiefs. They keep it in, though. Calvert dumps it in behind their net again. They're skating up the boards. Coming in hard. Here comes their star player. Straight in, end-to-end goal. A pretty nice goal. It's okay, boys. We'll get her back. Let's go, guys. Let's finish this on a good note today. We still got 14 minutes. Redlick's in there putting some pressure. 3C's trying to break it out. They get it out to the neutral zone. Palmer's there. Palmer gets it up the board to Darling. Darling to Summers. Summers takes a shot, just fires it wide right. Pond keeps it in at the point. Redlick's there. He gets kneed, no call. Summers has it in the corner right now. The guy's holding his stick. Summers fighting back to get his stick, and the ref has no clue what's going on. Palmer with a hit. Now we get a penalty call. This ref is out to lunch. It's a bad call by referee. He missed a knee down there among holding the stick and other things. But that's the way hockey goes sometimes. Looks like the penalty went to Chase Palmer. I believe he called him a trip. Red Deer trying to get it out. They keep it in at the point. They get a shot. Finn just kicks it to the corner. They got it. They're working it around. Finn with a nice blocker save. Let's go, Brody. Win this draw, dude. He does. Civic gets it up the boards. Puck comes right out to the middle. Liam Kruger could be going for a skate here. It's pinched off by their defenseman. We are killing a penalty right now, though. I don't know why they're allowing, the refs are letting him do that. You can't allow to touch your goalie, ref. 1-on-1 hockey. Got about a minute 12 left on that penalty. There we go. They're working it around. Nice work there by Summers. He gets it all the way down to their zone. They can recollect. They got it in the neutral zone. Oh, big hit by Summers. That just deserves a replay. What a boy. Summers has had enough. Can't blame him. I'd be doing the same thing. Dirty hits by that team. The referees missed a lot. It's not even about the body contact. It's just they're trying to hurt somebody. Nice play by McCauley. He gets it down the ice. 30 seconds left on this penalty. Puck comes around the boards. They got it in their zone. They're going to wind it up. They got about 20 seconds left. This should be their last rush. on this power play. Coming right in. Fires it wide. They get a shot from the point, fire it wide. They control, though. They got it behind the net. They pass right out front. They got it in the slot. They shoot, fire it wide once again. Johnson's there trying to get it out. Comes to McCall. Penalty's over. McCall just gets it out. They're saying it got deflected, and it's not going to be icing. Here we go. 3Cs are winding it up. They're coming back out. Beachy picks it off, gets it back into their zone. Sibbitt's got it. Sibbett just backs it back into their zone. Coyotes get it up the boards. Kind of a crazy deflection. Good boards they got here. Puck is still in there behind their net. They can't get it out. Chiefs are pinching a bit right now. Sibbett gets a shot on that. Picked off in the center by Jansen. Jansen still got it. Puck comes around the boards. Kept in at the point by Sibbett. Stayed in. Attaboy. Nice play. Beachy's there, though. And Cochran. The puck is just a mess right now. And here comes the 3Cs carrying it over. They get a wide shot on Finn. There we go. Mercer gets it in. Gets going for a change. Nelson's still out there putting the pinch on. Puck gets kept in at the blue line by Murphy, but they're going to call that an offside. About 10 minutes left in this third period. It'd be way better when we did better officiating in a real arena. This ain't much of a rink. And they're used to playing here, so this is their bread and butter. Puck comes right out front, right in the slot. Calvert, so good effort. Here goes Parker Calvert. Nice job, Parker. Dodges a hit along the boards. Nice hit behind the net. Murphy ain't taking no crap today. He's playing hard, that kid. Puck's right out in the slot, but they pick it off. They're going to get it out. They get it out to the neutral zone. Got a mess on the play right now. Comes right out in front to 14. He gets it to one of their players, and he shoots it in the net. Good thing I missed that. Well, this third period is not going the way we like it, but it is what it is. Let's go, guys. Let's finish strong. It's all I ask. Let's go. 8.5 minutes to go. Nice stand up by Tate there. Good job. Cameraman's asleep with a switch. Like Summers is trying to make some friends. This 3Cs team isn't as good as they are, but honestly, we can control this anytime. Here we go. Darling's down the side. Got it in the corner. Summers is behind the net. There they come. 3Cs is coming back out. Redlick gets it to Palmer. Here's Darling. Darling tries to get it over to Redlick. That was another knee right there. No call. That a boy, ref. Now they call us on offside. Be a big game here tonight. Everyone in the building's starting to pack. There we go. Puck's out in the neutral zone. Liam's there. Three C's carrying into the corner. There we go. Dawson with a pass out to Kruger. Kruger's out in the neutral zone. He's over there blue. Liam Kruger with a nice hit down there. Puck comes around the boards. Nice play by Sibbett. Played him just like, it's a nice play, Sibbett. Nice and calm and cool. I like that. Nice poke check. There they're coming in. Coyotes. Pass it out front. Gets deflected into the corner. I believe Sibbett did that again. Dirksen with a hit, and they're calling us. Oh my gosh, this ref is a joke. Sorry, but I don't know, buddy. You're missing a lot of the game. Picker with a nice save. Pulls body him off the puck in the corner. They're controlling around the outside. Fired high and wide. Comes around to the close side. They take a far shot right on net. Pickard's there. Shuts her down. Hoover gets it to the thing. The ref assisted that one. I better give the ref an assist. The ref scores that one. Murphy out there to take the draw. Nice hit by Nelson. Three C's is walking in. Fire it wide. Nice hit by Murphy. Attaboy. There we go. Parker Calvert's got a breakaway. Parker Calvert's in all alone. Parker. I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't see in that kerfuffle, but looks like the puck stays out. They're just happy to ice it. Puck is dropped. We got 5 minutes to go. Nice hit there, Tate. Nelson's got a break. Nelson's right in. Nelson gets hauled down. Should be a penalty shot. Give him a penalty shot, ref. On the trip. He's in. Let's go, guys. Let's get one. Let's finish strong here. Referee has to call that one, and that's the only one he calls. Summers wins the draw, but we end up knocking it out to the neutral zone. Three C's just gets it down the ice, back in our end. Sibic back to pick it up. Hits Summers along the far boards. Summers is going right in. Summers takes it right to the net. Stop, though. Nice effort. It was a shot by Summers again, I believe. Summers with another nice shot right on net. Our goalie, Finley Pickard. Played well, Finn. That's what happens when you come to some of these small towns. You're lucky to get any calls, and that's pretty much what happened today. A lot of boarding, charging, you name it. They got away with it. Kneeing. Here's Kruger. He collects. Kruger is going up the gut. Kruger in with a shot. Their goalie with the save. 3 minutes to go. Header off the draw. Metzger's doing some good work. Metzger's right in there. He's should have got an interference call right there. They knocked our guy down without the puck. Now they're going to collect, but the ref didn't see that either. Oh, I should get myself a shirt. Maybe a whistle. Here goes Liam Kruger. Going for a rush. It's over there, blue. 3C steal. They're going to dump it all the way down. T-Pon's back to collect. There we go. Tate's waiting. They're going to set up the breakout. Cooper Cochran. Cooper up the far side to Jet. Pass goes wild though, and 3C sends us back to our zone. Penalty is over. We get it out to the neutral zone. They pick it off. We're going to get it deep behind our net. Comes to the corner in front of us. Palmer not taking any crap. Not a boy, Chase. Let's go, guys. Let's finish this strong. Chase has it in front of our net. Just gets out to the neutral zone. Into their end. He's talking to the ref outside, actually, in the second intermission. He said his brother actually plays on this team, too. So. His dad's probably a coach. There we go. Nice move by Brock Beachy. He's down. He's over the blue. Gets a shot. Gets deflected into the corner. Sibic keeps it at the point. Shot right on net. Here comes the 3Cs. They get it deep into the Red Deer zone. Dirkson's there, though. 3Cs just bangs it behind our net. Dirkson has it. Reverses over here to Sibic. Sibic gets it out to the neutral zone. Mercer's there. Oh, gets kneed. What the heck, ref? Oh, my gosh. Ever hear about kids' child safety? Like, brutal. Anyways, Parker Calvert's up the boards. Goes Murphy. Gets it up to Nelson. Nelson gets a shot on net. Their goalie decides to hold it. No, he lets it out. He's going to finish it up. Let's get this game over with. Get out of this town. Rink built in 1942. Well, Jordan, 15 seconds to go. Let's go. Three C's wins the draw. Summers in there with a nice hit. Alex making some nice moves. The puck's along the boards. They ice it all the way down. And that's the game.